There are a number of different legacies that have come down from the fifth Dalai Lama. Uh, some of them have to do with more Tibetan culture, such as really the proliferation of worldly deities in art, also for possession and divination and oracles. We also have the importation of some Bön and different popularization of different Nyingma practices. There's really a number of things aside from architecture, nation building. There's a lot of things that can be said about the fifth Dalai Lama and his legacy. But maybe one of the lesser things that we don't often think about as much is really the kind of union between Nyingma and Sarma. And I'm not talking in a big way, I'm talking more in a small way, where we have paintings, and the most famous would be the Lukang, the top floor of the Naga temple behind the Potala Palace in Lhasa, where on one wall we have a depiction of the 84 Mahasiddhas, and below that is Padmasambhava and his 25 main disciples. So it's kind of putting all the most famous teachers and the progenitors of lineages all on one wall, painted together in one composition. So what I'm interested in here is a painting on the HAR website, number 30679, and it has an image of Padmasambhava in the Copper-colored Mountain, his sacred mountain, Zangdok Pelri, and he's in the main temple on the Copper-colored Mountain, and in front of him are the Kage, the 8 pronouncement deities. And flying off to the sides are three figures to the right, 3 to the left, which are basically Ekajati, which is immediately recognizable, and Tseringma, and then a form of Rimati, and then a form of Vaishravana, and then possibly Nyenchen Tangla, a mountain god. So we have Padmasambhava, the 8 pronouncement deities, which are Terma, which are revealed treasure, and some of these protector deities are very much belong to the revealed treasure tradition. And then at the top right and left of this very large, very broad landscape-style painting, then we have the 25 main students of Padmasambhava at the upper right and upper left corners primarily. Then, filling the rest of the canvas on the right and left side are the 84 Mahasiddhas of the Abhayakara Gupta system, sometimes known as Abhayadatta. He went by several names. And so we have these 84 great Mahasiddhas, which are unrelated to the Nyingma. The 84 Mahasiddhas are primarily practitioners of the New Tantras. Well, they're exclusively practitioners of the New Tantras, according to the Sarma tradition, and they practiced Chakrasamvara, Hevajra, and Guhya Samaja primarily. Of course, Vajrayogini is thrown in there, and of course some others. Mahamaya, Buddhakapala, Chaturpeta. So we have these, and the majority of the composition is really devoted to the 84 Mahasiddhas. Then in the bottom left corner, the viewer's left, we have Sri Devi Maxor Gyalmo of the Gilug tradition, predominantly of the Gilug tradition here, with Bekse Chen on one side, and then the mountain god Nyenchen Tangla on the other. And then on the far right, viewer's right side, then we have a form of Sri Devi Remati in one of her many forms here. So it's really an interesting composition because it's combining the old with the new, and it's making a kind of a fusion. It's making a statement about the relationship and about the commingling of the Nyingma and Sarma. And this very much appears to be Jangter, Northern Treasure tradition of Nyingma influenced based on the appearance of some of the Nyingma figures. So it's just interesting because this is a legacy coming out of the great fifth Dalai Lama and his appreciation of the Nyingma Northern Treasure tradition, but also incorporating the 84 great Mahasiddhas of India, and then at the bottom having the standard Gelugpa protectors. Press the like button, you can subscribe, you can join HAR on Patreon, and most importantly, if you're able, then please donate to Himalayan Art Resources, and you can do that from the homepage of the HAR website.